Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for using my creator code whenever you purchase any Sims 4 DLC on the EA app or thesims.com. I receive a 5% commission each time you use my code, which means you're directly supporting me as a creator. I know there are a lot of codes floating around out there, so I am very grateful that you've chosen me to support in this way. Thank you so much. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of our limited gameplay series. It is Monday morning and everybody is starting to get up for the day. Mom was actually up first, and the second I logged into this family, I got the notification that Lyle got his first blowout milestone. Now this is a specific infant milestone. It says, yuck, it was bound to happen, but Lyle had his first blowout. Hopefully the diaper will hold next time. I'm assuming it probably won't. So our poor little guy just had his first blowout, and unfortunately, this is linked with growing together. And that means that he not only needs a diaper change, but he desperately needs a bath. He actually needs both. So Mom is actually up. Zari is up as well. She's about to use the restroom. I think she was about to go downstairs though. I'm going to have her use the bathroom upstairs. And I'm going to have her brush her teeth quick. And you know what? I'm feeling like I want to be a little prepared here. I'm going to set some of these sink types. I never do this. I know we have the option to do it. I just never do it. Oh, and we left the fireplace going too. That's a mistake. But it is almost 6 a.m. and I wanted to kind of go through not so much an early routine, like a routine type thing, but I wanted to show you all some of the things that are really important to me when I'm actually playing with families, and little tiny details that I've overlooked for some time as well. So one thing is the ability to make a sack lunch. Now this came with Parenthood. You can make a veggie and hummus sandwich, a tuna salad sandwich, or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for 3 simoleons. 4 simoleons for the veggie and hummus, of course. But I'm going to have Zara make a sack lunch for Zari to take with her to school. Now I'll show you when it happens, but essentially if Zari does not eat breakfast this morning, if she goes to school just a little bit hungry, which is a kind of silly, she will actually automatically eat the sack lunch if it's in her inventory, and she'll get like a happy or positive moodlet in some capacity because she feels loved that one of her parents made her a sack lunch. It also looks like Isaiah just got a cork. He is an early riser and he immediately got up, this little terror. He got up to start playing with books in his room, which, you know what? That's at least, that's fine. We're also going to have Zari. We're going to have her come and just change her outfit. She does have a couple of everyday outfits, by the way. I think I'm going to show you all this one. This is a growing together specific one, which I thought would be fun. But I'm going to have her come downstairs as well. And I'm going to have her set the table because she didn't actually do it last night. We're going to do the casual tan setting. And there we have it. There is the sack lunch. It's just in a little paper bag. Unfortunately, you can't change the color of this or like customize it or label it in any way, which I kind of wish you could. I wish you could label it for maybe a specific sim or like add a sticker to it or something instead of just this piece of tape. I thought that would be super fun. So I don't forget, because I always do as well. I'm actually going to put this right in Zari's inventory, and after she sets the table, I want her to actually sit down and maybe work on her homework because we didn't do that. And while she kind of gets ready as well, Mom is actually going upstairs to check on Isaiah because Dad is going to be taking care of Blowout Lyle this morning. That's what I've decided. That's what he's going to do. He's going to have to take care of Blowout Lyle. And poor Isaiah, he actually is feeling hurt by someone nearby. Pay attention to me. Where's my attention? Oh, baby boy, why do you feel that way? Who is it? Is it Mom? Is he like, yeah, he's upset. He's actually, so he has a hurt sentiment. Now, I originally thought that sentiments were tied to Snowy Escape, but that's actually lifestyles. I was mistaken. So it seems as though sentiments are potentially base game. I didn't think they were a component of growing together or anything like that. So I believe they're base game. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like I'm learning about these packs in particular and a lot of things that have either previously been in packs and been added to base game or that just have been added to base game. Also, if you hear my stomach making noises, please ignore it. But he's feeling overshadowed by his sibling. So I'm actually going to have Mom come in here. I'm going to have her praise him. And then I'm going to have her, let's see, where's affection? There we go. Calm him down. Yeah, we're going to try to calm him down, actually. Our poor little guy. He's so upset with Mom because he feels ignored for some reason. And then we're also going to look at parenting here. It looks like there isn't an option to like discipline or encourage any recent behavior. So we're not going to be doing that, but we're going to try to calm this little guy down. Oh, and at least he was open to it. Our poor little Todd. Our poor Todd. He also, I thought he got a milestone, but he didn't. He just got the cork. That's what it was. It's hard to keep track of all the things, actually. Even with just these 3 packs, it's hard to keep track of all of that kind of development, which is wild. So we're actually going to change his outfit as well. We're going to get little Isaiah ready for the day. He also has 2 everyday outfits. We're going to put him in his little overalls this time. And then we're going to pick him up and we are going to get him in his high chair and get him breakfast. And then Zari's going to be off to school in about an hour as well, which is kind of fun. So she's doing her homework like a good girl. And as you could see, it is upping her manners. I think that's technically from setting the table. This might be impacting her responsibility because she's doing her homework. She also brushed her teeth this morning. So again, these are components of parenthood. And once Mom actually gets here, no, don't get food. The autonomy is going to drive me a little crazy. I might have to turn it off just so I can keep track of everybody. But we're going to put Isaiah in his high chair, get him some breakfast, and then Mom can get breakfast for herself as well. And Dad's awake. It's just never ending. Dad's awake. He's going to the bathroom. How's Lyle doing? He's just very smelly, but he's probably going to wake up soon. So I'm going to actually have Dad wake up Lyle and get him immediately in the bath, like change his diaper, get him in the bath so we can take care of that blowout issue. And yeah, it's kind of a hectic morning with 3 kids in the house of different ages. Oh no, and Lyle, hold on. And Lyle actually just developed a cork. Dad went to wake him up and Lyle rarely wakes up in a good mood. He got the hates wake up time cork. Infants with the hates wake up time cork are more likely to behave like grumpy bunnies when they wake up from a nap or sleep. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I can't blame him for actually being upset this morning when he woke up because, he's covered in his own poop. It's not great. So we're going to give food to Isaiah. We're going to give him some yogurt for breakfast. That sounds like a healthy option. And then, since we have just a little bit of time, we're going to have Zara actually help Zari with her homework, which again is another component of growing together. And I think it'll help with confidence. It helps their relationship in general, and it might actually help with, there it is, with responsibility and whatnot too. So that's kind of nice. Do you have him? You do. Okay, excellent. Let's get you a bubble bath. Once we get Zari after school and everybody's kind of like their needs are taken care of and everything, we'll loop back. Ryu is actually off to work. I hadn't realized that he had work so soon. His fun is low, but he just finished with Lyle's little bath there, so he's all clean and happy. He also just unlocked the coo milestone. He might not be able to talk, but cooing sounds are a great step in verbal communication. So if he continues to socialize with other Sims and whatnot, that'll continue to develop. Mom's actually still in PJs, and she decided to potty train Isaiah this morning because he had to go potty, and we're trying to up that skill a little bit as well. Now, one thing that we haven't even looked at yet, because I wasn't quite sure what was available to us with the calendar with base game. Now, if you didn't know, the calendar itself used to be a seasons exclusive component, if you will. But we now have a calendar for base game, which is great. And the only things that we have, this is so wild, like not seeing any holidays or anything like that on here is just crazy to me. So we can only add events and we can do stayovers. Again, stayovers are exclusive to growing together. But I do actually want to check out the events because I don't know what's exclusive to base game or these packs. So I know that baby showers are for growing together, same with family reunions. I believe the toddler playdate was something exclusive to the toddler stuff pack, but I think you need to know other toddlers to invite them over. So again, I might want to explore that at some point because it's a component of one of the packs that we chose. So I might want to do that. But then we also have the base game ones as house party. Oh, summer parties for growing together as well. So maybe I hope Zari makes a friend at school. I might have her make friends at school for a little while. Maybe she can have a summer party. That would be fun. Then we have dinner and birthday parties as well. We're not going to make an event or anything, but I also wanted to highlight that Lyle's birthday is on Saturday. We have about a week until Isaiah ages up and 2 weeks until Zari ages up, which is actually wonderful. It feels like we have a good amount of time with them. It doesn't feel like we're going to be rushing too much. And there are certain things that I want to achieve with each life stage. Like I want Zari to get through her aspiration. So we're going to, thank you, Isaiah. We're going to have her work on her mental skill when she gets home from school. And like Isaiah, for example, if we could get him to maybe max out all of these skills, I don't know, and kind of explore some of these other milestones, like read first book. So he needs enough imagination skill to be able to read a book. And he's so proud of himself for using the potty. He's so proud. Maybe we can also work on some of these things to get his character traits or values in range, or at least start heading in that direction. And now before we let him kind of go off and do his own thing, we're going to make sure that we kind of reassure him and give him some love and affection before mom takes care of her needs and whatnot. And we let Isaiah just kind of go about his day and maybe look at some books or interact with his little brother. You know, Zari's days, or Zara's days, are usually pretty chill with the two of them. She's really just preparing for Zari to come home and making sure that these two kiddos are very well taken care of. Oh, and he's angry again. And now he's Oh, he kicked her. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? We're going to discipline recent behavior and we're going to say, tell not to be mean. I believe that kick is actually exclusive to growing together as well, but I can't remember. There you go. We told him not to be mean. We raised his empathy a little tiny bit, and then we gave him a hug. Wow, his emotional control is going way down. We might have to work on teaching him how to say sorry. I think that would impact his emotional control. Look at it. He's so upset. Like, what is wrong? He did it again. Are you kidding me right now? I don't feel like yelling. We're going to tell him not to be mean again. This kid, no attention left. Mom is giving you attention, buddy. Like, are you kidding? I wanted this to go smoother. It's not. We're going to comfort him, I think, and then give him like a family kiss again or hug lovingly. Can we just can you calm down, child? He wants nothing to do with mom right now. He is so upset. Okay, we'll let you just be upset. That's fine. And we're also going to have him just look at a book. We're going to have him look at this one real quick. And our little guy, oh no, he's hungry. Mom hasn't been able to even take care of her needs, honestly. This is a little bit rough. Our little demon child decided to go upstairs and take a nap on his little bed. And Lyle just got the lift head milestone. He's doing tummy time with mom while we wait for Zari to actually get home from school. But I did want to show you all that she did indeed get that moodlet that I had mentioned earlier. It's called Packed with Love from eating a sack lunch. There's nothing like a yummy home-cooked meal made with tender care, lovingly packed in a brown paper sack, which is just nice. So she had a happy moodlet all day. I don't think I gave her enough time to really meet anybody at school, unfortunately. And I think Dad, he's not home until 5, so he's home a little bit later than his daughter is. So mom is really going to be with the kiddos all on her own, which is a little bit, all of them, that's a little bit rough. We're going to do tummy time one more time with our little Lyle here, just to see if he can get one of those milestones that will allow him to play with the toys instead of just look at them. Now that's one thing with growing together in the milestones, is it is a grind to get certain milestones. I want to try to get him at least eating some baby foods and trying some finger foods and stuff oh, hold on. Zari returned homeschool with a school project. Oh, I don't like the school projects, honestly. I don't like them. They also take a really long time, but you know what? We're just going to go ahead. It's a beautiful day and we're going to actually bring it outside, I think. Yeah, we're going to bring it outside. I'm going to have her do it out here. Oh, and this is a component of growing together too. I thought this was so cute. It's so freaking cute. So every now and then your kiddos will actually come home with a little picture that they drew. It's kind of terrible placement, but I'm going to leave it there. There you go, drawn by Zari Hart on her first day of school. So cute. I love that. I love that so much. I'm going to have her come in here and do her homework immediately as mom wraps up tummy time so she can actually go in and help as well. And then I'm also going to wake up Isaiah soon. Oh, there's a dirty diaper. Oh, there's a dirty diaper just it's kind of hanging out there. That's not ideal. Not great. But maybe I'll let him sleep. I don't know. It's 3 o'clock. Yeah. No, we're going to wake him up. And he's going to look at a book. That's what he's going to do. Lyle's having a good time. I'm going to have him actually play with toys. And then, no. Don't you dare light that fireplace. Sims love lighting fireplaces. I'm not quite sure what it is. And she did it anyway. I want her to put that out. And then we're going to help her with homework. And I think what we're going to do as well, if we can do it, encourage recent behavior. So we're going to encourage doing homework as well. We'll try to do that before we help. And this is actually helping Zara's aspiration as well, super parent, because she wants to discipline toddler, child, or teen 5 times. It seems like encouragement also falls under that category. So we're going to help with homework. And then once Zari is done with her homework, maybe she can go outside and start working on her project. And I think when Dad comes home, she's gonna ask him for help with bike riding. I've never done that in The Sims 4. Since we got growing together, I've never done it. Is that wild? I've absolutely never done it. We're gonna have him play with toys again and then look at toys. And Isaiah is still napping, so this isn't as stressful as I thought it was gonna be. And to be honest, there's a lot to do thus far. I know I mentioned in the first episode that we might add a new pack every episode just to kind of see what I'm missing or what I feel like I'm missing. But thus far, I'm actually very much enjoying all of the family gameplay with these packs. This is actually going super well. Rio's actually home. I think I called him Ryu again earlier. I'm so sorry. Rio's actually home and he is he's very tense right now because he has no fun. So I'm gonna have him take a bubble bath. Because why not? And then Isaiah is also going potty, but he's also very upset because he's tired. That nap basically did nothing. We have Zari out here working on her project, and hopefully once Rio takes his bath, maybe he's going to be feeling a little bit better and he can assist with the project. Because remember, I think him and Zari are super duper close, and I think he wants to ensure that he's helping out with these things. He's a very present father, you know? He wants to really help out with homework and all this other stuff. No, sorry. I'm not even going to explore that. I'm so sorry. That was the prompt about Kyle Kyleson coming to stay with us, which is again exclusive to Growing Together. It's just not happening. I'm not going to lie. It's just not going to happen. We are absolutely not allowing Kyle Kyleson to stay with us. Zari made a garden salad for the family this evening. I'm just going to toss that in the fridge. And Lyle actually just drifted off on his little playmat. But we're going to feed him. And we're going to wake him up and feed him. And then I think maybe around like 7 or 8 o'clock we'll put him to bed. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. That makes sense to me. And then Rio's actually about to go out and help out Zari with her project. And she acquired the logic skill and she got level mental 3, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Now she wants to learn how to ride a bike. So with these school projects, because they take a really long time, see, this is so cute. They're just catching up about their days. Since they take a long time, I might have her take a little break. I'm going to have them have some dinner, I think. And then it's going to be pretty dark then, actually. So maybe she's going to ask Rio for help riding a bike because I want to check this out. I do. I've never done this before. So I'm going to have her, where's she going? Go back outside. There you go. And she's like, Daddy, I really want to learn how to ride my bike. Can you please help me? And then they got a sentiment with one another. That is so cute. It's so cute. I just love it. Okay. You going to do it? Okay. Ask your dad again for help riding a bike? He keeps saying yes, but he's not doing it, and she's not taking the bike out of her inventory. Why? Excuse me? She puts it in her inventory and then she can't. Why is it not working? Ask Rio for help with bike riding. He just literally won't do it. She might have to practice on her own. Okay, all right, Sims. These two. It just wouldn't work. I don't know what was wrong with it. I'm going to try to reset the bike itself. Maybe it was glitched out. I don't know. It was a little bit frustrating because it's like one of the key things with Growing Together, and it seems like it's either not working or whatever. But Mom is actually putting Lyle down, so I figured I would have Dad ask Zari about school and be like, hey kiddo, like, how was your first day? Was it great? What did you learn? Like, what was your favorite subject in school? I see you already had a project and you made a drawing. Like, that drawing is so beautiful, Zari. You did such a good job. And gosh, Mom and Dad here haven't even had a chance to connect, but Zara's also going to ask her about ask Zari about school, and I'm gonna have Rio just give, let's see, a little flirt. He's gonna blow a little kiss to Zara and be like, hi baby. I know, it's crazy with both the kids. We'll catch up once everybody's in bed and taken care of. Like, he's just like, I want you to know I'm always thinking about you type thing. You know, it's just, I think it has to be very passive. Like, I feel like with this many kids, like, this is exactly what would happen, right? Like, you just don't have the ability to connect until everybody's asleep. But now we're actually going to have Zari with her, to raise her manners. She's going to go ahead and clean the table, which is great. And then we're going to take care of her needs, and she can play a little bit before she goes to sleep. It's a little bit dark to be outside on her bike at this point, so I'm going to have her just take a bubble bath, go to the bathroom quick, and then I'm going to have her just play with her dolls, I think, a little bit, while Mom over here, she wants to go to bed drastically. And I'm gonna have Rio put the leftovers away as well. Everybody's tired. Isaiah was so tired he just like put himself to sleep, and Rio's gonna tuck in the kiddos, I think, over here as well. Oh no, Lyle was put to bed with the dirty diaper too. Are you kidding? Oh no, did he have another blowout? Is that what happened? He honestly may have. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, Mom just made coffee. I don't think now's the time for coffee, Zara. If you want to do it, go ahead. But I didn't think it was time for that. And then I think she's going to go to Rio and just be like, hey, all the kids are asleep. Do you want to have some fun? do you want to have some fun? And that is a go. That is a yes. That is a yes to that, which is great. We're going to give them a little bit of privacy while they do that. And then we're going to get Zari to bed after she plays a little bit. Yeah. Now, I believe this is a component of parenthood, but I'm not sure. I think it's to tuck your kids into bed. It's so cute. I love it. It's like put Zari to bed. You can also tuck them in. And I had Mom spray under the... Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. Spray the monster under the bed before Zari went to sleep. Hopefully that will keep the monster away. And everybody else is finally asleep. I don't want to wake up this little monster right now to change his diaper, which sounds awful, but I can do that in The Sims. So we're just gonna have Mom go to sleep because it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And that was a long day. Our baby girl is so determined to learn how to ride her bike. She came out here not even... Oh, are you... What? Are you... What? I've never seen that in my life. She went up the stairs, into the house, through the wall. That's a bit much for me. Anyway, she came out here to practice riding her bike all on her own at like 6 o'clock in the freaking morning. And Isaiah's hungry. Mom's trying to get him in the high chair so she can feed him. That's what I tried to do. I tried to say, put Isaiah here. And it looks like Mom really wants to hang out with Dad. She really wants to hang out with Rio, ask him about his day, just kind of talk with him and catch up. She just wants to be friendly with him. They had a little woohoo last night, you know, an opportunity to connect physically, and emotionally. You know, I'm not going to say just physically. That's not fair. But what I'm trying to say is that they didn't really have the opportunity to like talk about the kids that much or like do anything else. Can you please put him back in the high chair? Put him back in the high chair. I hate when they take the toddlers out of the high chair. Oh, she's getting a little bit more confident. Look at her. Look at that smile on her face. Wait, hold on. Gotta take a little screenshot. She's so proud. Look at how proud she is. Aw, that's our girl. That's our girl. She's so proud of herself. She's doing so good. Her needs are all good. We're going to have her just have some breakfast, though, I think. So I'm going to look at... actually, we'll have Mom whip something up quickly, I think. She's got Isaiah all fed now. He's going to be good. We're going to have Mom serve breakfast. She's going to make some pancakes quickly. I hope there's going to be enough time for this. I really do. Dad is still asleep because he got up super early to take care of Lyle, who's also back to sleep, thankfully. But he has work in a couple hours, so I'm going to unfortunately have to get him up and at least take care of some of his needs before he goes off to work as well. Oh, but this is nice. Like, trying to find time to do some of these things too with your Sims is actually really difficult because they take a lot of time. Like practicing riding her bike and learning how to ride her bike. This is a milestone that we're kind of working towards, and it's going to take some time. I'm not sure if once this ring closes, if that means that she's actually learned how to ride a bike or not. But it could. I genuinely I don't know. I have no idea. Oh no, and Isaiah just used his diaper. Oh, baby boy. Baby boy, he's so upset with himself that he did it. Oh no, I'm sorry, honey. We wanted you in the high chair. It was important. I'll have Zari come in so she can have some breakfast. Mom is trying to seize this moment to have her breakfast as well because she didn't get to eat until the afternoon yesterday, which was actually nuts. And we're going to try to brighten Isaiah's day. We're really trying to kind of fix this hurt sentiment he has about his mom. And I really want to get rid of that. It doesn't seem fair, you know? I don't like it. It came out of nowhere just because she interacted with Zari like once. It made me really sad. The Sim gods have looked down upon me gracefully because everybody is sitting and having a meal and talking right now, which is wild. This never happens. I'm going to exclude Zari from this conversation though because she needs to finish her breakfast so she can get off to school. She's a little bit late. It seems that even getting Sims started at like 5 a.m. with a family this big and trying to establish a routine, like it's really, really hard. It's really, really difficult. And Rio, he's got work soon, so thankfully his needs are up. So that leaves Zari yet again to take care of the kiddos. But Zari she's cleaning up her plate because she's such a good girl. She just did it autonomously. Our sweet, well-mannered little angel. I love that for you. And then we're just gonna send her off to grade school. And then Dad here, once he cleans up his plate, which we'll have him do quickly, he is gonna be off to work. And Isaiah is yet again, that sentiment is here. He's upset with his mom, even though mom is paying a lot of attention to him right now and like pretty much exclusively talking to him. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna have Zari make some friends at school today too, because I want to have a summer party with her and like a friend or two at some point. I think that would be super fun. I would really like that. And then we're gonna have mom actually give Isaiah a bath. Maybe that'll make him a little bit, I don't know, maybe that'll make him happy. Lyle's still asleep, so we have some time. Rio's off to work. I feel like he was just like, bye, babe, I'm so sorry, I have to run. Like, somebody's always taking care of a child or doing something, and they don't even have the opportunity to give each other like a hug and a kiss before he leaves. It always makes him feel super bad. Zara doesn't necessarily mind, but he always feels awful about it. I feel like it hurts him so much that he's not always able to do that. We had a few things happen at once. So this is number 1. I think this is just base game. Sometimes you'll get little pop-up prompts when your Sims are at work or at school, but it's called PE class. Zari's PE class gets to run laps. Lots of them, to build their stamina and lung capacity. She's mostly through the first lap when she notices a gap under the bleachers. Just the right size for a little rest. Would coach notice if she sat out a few? We're going to have her keep running. But Zara also reached level 7 of parenting, which is amazing because she is over here. Isaiah's coming in. Remember, he loves books, so she is reading to him, trying to get some one-on-one time. Lyle just woke up, so maybe once she finishes reading this book, she'll go get Lyle. Oh, I guess she's done. Right. Okay. Read to children. We're going to try that again here. We're going to read to Isaiah because that didn't last long at all. There you go. Read to him. And Zari actually got a performance gain at school, which is great. That's really nice because she apparently picked the right option for that little prompt. But once mom finishes that book, we'll go and get Lyle. He's a little bit grumpy pants, I think just because he woke up, but we'll give him a bottle and then do some tummy time. And I think that's it. I just wanted to get through. Oh, okay. Never mind. We actually got a prompt for Rio as well. Under pressure, Rio's new project is already falling behind schedule. Does he insist that everyone work late or try to persuade his boss that he needs more time? We're going to argue for more time. He did get a performance loss, so that's unfortunate. But what I was trying to say is I think we're actually going to leave this episode here. I wanted to get through one day with them and really see what family gameplay I had available to me, really getting into playing with this family and starting to look at things. Now, I will say that some of the things that I'm missing, it's the ability to create my own quote-unquote holidays, right? I would love, something that I love doing is like family movie night or like go to the park day, like little things like that. Even if it's not a true holiday, doing something that's maybe specific to the family I'm playing with and having it designated as a holiday where they do specific activities together, that's something I'm missing. So I think next episode, we might add seasons into this. And that's so interesting to me that that's the reason why I want to bring seasons in. It's not because I'm actually missing seasons. I'm not even missing seasonal changes right now. I'm sure I'm going to eat those words when we get to some actual holidays as well. like Spooky Day and Winterfest and stuff. Those are going to be super fun with kids, but yeah, I'm not really missing those right now, which is kind of crazy. I just want the calendar and the ability to make like family specific holidays. So I don't know. I find that kind of interesting that that's what prompted me to try to bring in another pack. So I think next time we will actually do that. We'll go ahead and bring in seasons. And Lyle just got the laugh milestone. And then we'll kind of see how it goes. I think I might try to start in fall since Ari's technically in school right now. It seems to make the most sense, but we'll see. But I hope you all enjoyed this. Can't wait to hear your thoughts, and I'll talk to you next time I post a video. Bye.